Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, guys. It has been an interesting morning. I was almost late to this live, so I'm happy it's 9 o'clock on the dot and I made it. Uh, I'm just laughing because right before this, literally a minute ago, I was like stressing, or not a minute ago, it was probably like a few minutes ago, I was stressing because I thought I was gonna be late. I absolutely hate being late. That's one thing about me. If I have to be somewhere, I am always like 10 minutes early because the thought of running late somewhere just like stresses me out. And I'd rather be early than late any day. But the reason I was almost late to this live was I put together my new chair for my office. Really, my husband helped me because I started the process and then it was like the way the chair was set up, I needed help. Like I needed him to hold it and then to screw in the bolts or whatever. So it was a two team process. But I'll show you guys my chair. It's really cute. This is what it looks like. It's green and I love it. I actually, this was one of my birthday gifts, and I've been really excited for it. So the fact that it got here is really exciting. It was actually early. It wasn't supposed to get here, I think, for another like week or two. So it was this pleasant surprise. It came in yesterday, and I took Rex on a walk, and whenever I was walking, I was like, oh my gosh, I saw like the giant package, and I was like, well, that must be the chair because I haven't ordered anything. And yeah, so my chair came in. I'm really excited. I was using a chair from downstairs from our dining room, so it was time to get a new chair for the office. But how's everyone doing? I feel like I was like, whoo, mile a minute there. I was just like I said, I hate being late, so I was a little nervous that I was going to be late, but we're on time. So, good morning, guys. I have my water this morning. I already drank a cup of coffee, as you can tell. I'm pretty hyped this morning. I'm not gonna lie. Good morning, Nana. How are you? Good morning, Di. I hope you're having a good day. Um, yeah, but hey guys, I feel like long time no chat. If you guys were able to join on Thursday for my birthday live, that was really fun. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who showed me some love and just you guys, my birthday was so special and you guys were a part of that. All my family, friends, like thank you so much. I actually, Nana, got your card in the mail, so I'm gonna open that a little later. But I sent my husband to go check the mail because I was supposed to check it yesterday, but then we were on the move yesterday and we didn't get to it. We didn't have our keys with us to check the mail, so we're like, we'll just do it tomorrow. But my mom had told me that she has a package coming for me, and she was like, you need it for your live if it gets there on time. But the package did not come, so no package yet. So I'm still on the lookout. If you're in here, Mom, I'm waiting. I did try to check the mail. Good morning, Thea Monica. How are you? Tell Theo Vinny and the girls I said hi. Um, Rondimus, good morning. How are you? Yeah, guys, it's been a busy morning. I'm like, I need some water. Good morning, Dee. How are you? But I do have my normal like notes to go through today. It is a busy month, let me tell you, and a busy week ahead. So we got a lot to go through this live, but I'm really excited because every month I like to do new goals, kind of reflect on my goals from last month. And I also like to do a monthly quote. So we have a new quote this month that I'm excited to share with you guys. And I also like to just like every month kind of set an intention for the month. So we have new intentions this month. Of course, I still try to work on what I was working on last month to keep up with it, but I'm feeling really good. Like I said in my last live, November is definitely my favorite month. I'm a little biased because it's my birthday month, but I don't know, something about November. I love the fall feel. I love the cool, like cooler, crisp in the air, depending on where you live, because I know my fellow Floridians, we may not have the cooler crisp, but living in South Carolina, it's been a little bit of a cool, crisp morning, but then usually by like noon, it's pretty warm out. But that's good for me because I like it. Um, Good morning, Shelly. How are you? What is everyone drinking today? I was saying I have my water this morning because I already had my coffee, and I cannot have 2 cups of coffee or else I'm like shaking. So, no more coffee for me. I really want to buy like the decaf K cups because we use a Keurig at home, and I was thinking maybe I could buy some decaf because I just sometimes crave coffee, but I don't necessarily need another cup of coffee because I feel like I'm pretty usually hype without coffee in the morning. So when I add coffee, I get really excited. So 2 cups. I'm jumping off the walls at 2 cups, which is so funny. But let's go ahead and get into the highs and lows. So for my high, like I said, I felt so loved this week. And on my birthday, I was like literally got emotional because I was just like it was so sweet. Everyone that reached out to me and said happy birthday, and it just made me really happy. So thank you for all the love, everyone. You made my birthday really special. And I'm just feeling super appreciative of everyone in my life, and all of you guys. So thank you so much again. That was definitely my high of just feeling so loved. And my low was my allergies have been on another level. I feel like I've struggled with allergies pretty much my whole life. Whenever I was in elementary school, actually, the school I went to, there was a big old oak tree, and my allergies were always horrible. So something I've always kind of dealt with is allergies. I feel like a lot of people go like deal with allergies. Even my dog has allergies, so it's not like an uncommon thing. Lots of people have allergies, but usually, when I take my ginger shots, and I even take allergy pills once in a while, not every day, but they're recently I've been back to taking the allergy pills because my allergies have just been so bad. I was on the phone with my little sister and I think I sneezed like 6 times. And I was like, you don't even have to say bless you anymore because I know I'm sneezing so much. And she's like, oh no, I'm still gonna say bless you. But it was funny because I was like, I just sneezed so many times. And I'm actually going to be dusting today because maybe part of that is I need to dust. So I'm sure I'll be sneezing from dusting today. But they actually, I do curbside pickups once in a while. If it's basically you can order your groceries online and then pick them up at the grocery store. So whenever I lived in Texas, I did this all the time because they did it free if you spent I think it was like if you spent over a certain amount, they do it free. Well, here in South Carolina, they do the same thing where I think you have to spend $50 or more. Or no, you have to spend at least $50 and then it's free curbside pickup. And to me, what I've noticed is when I go into the grocery store, I'm more likely to like browse around and pick up things that I don't necessarily need, which is fun. I love doing that, but sometimes I'm like, I need to stick to my grocery list and not do that. So I did the curbside this last order, but a lot of the things on my list they didn't have. I think there was like 5 or 6 items I didn't receive. So I was a little disappointed with that, which is totally okay. I would, sometimes you have a menu or like you have something you really want to cook, and then of course if they don't have that item, it kind of throws it all off. So one of the things I was gonna make were my ginger shots, which I do my ginger shots. I was doing them every single week. I did slack off a bit, but last week I was really good with making my ginger shots. So I wanted to do my ginger shots again this week, but they didn't give me my ginger. So I will have to go. I'll probably actually just go to the store and get ginger because there's like a few things that they didn't give me that I would like. And ginger is definitely number one, just because with my allergies, I feel like if I take my ginger shot, it helps me feel better. So definitely going to go to the store today at some point and get some ginger. I feel like whenever I'm at the store grocery shopping, it also takes me a while because I'm still not used to the grocery stores here, from moving. I don't necessarily know where everything is. So I feel kind of like when I go in the grocery store, it takes me so long to grocery shop because I'm like, where is this? Where is this? I've gotten really good at asking people though. Like if I see someone that works there, I'll be like, what aisle is this on? Or do you know where this is? Because sometimes I'm telling you, I'll be looking for like a good 5 minutes. I was trying to find cojita cheese, the Mexican cheese, and I was looking in the dairy aisle. They don't have it in the dairy aisle. They have it in a whole other like it was like I think 3 rows down in like a freezer or the fridge section, and I was just like, "Oh, that doesn't make any sense to me not having the cheese with the dairy," but I guess because it's a different style cheese or something, I don't know. So, see, just that's an example of like me looking for something and it taking me way longer than it should. So, when I grocery shop here, it's been taking me like double the time. So, doing the curbside really, I really like it. The only downside is sometimes they don't have everything or they won't substitute. They'll just say it was out, which I don't mind substitutions. As long as I'm gonna get what I need, I don't care what brand it is or anything like that. Just give me a substitution and I'm fine. My nana is said she's drinking water always. Nice. D said decaffeinated coffee. My cardiologist took me off of regular coffee. How are you liking the decaf? I feel like it still tastes really good. At my old job, we had regular coffee, and then you could get like the decaf coffee, and I really liked the decaf coffee. I would do like a decaf latte or cappuccino, and I feel like I was still feeling like I was drinking coffee, but then I wasn't getting like the coffee jitters. My aunt said she's drinking some coffee. Nice. Do you have your homemade creamer that you're using today? My aunt, she shared this recipe for this creamer that she makes, and it looks so good. I'm still have yet to try it, but I need to get all the ingredients to make it one day because I feel like I like making my own coffee creamer better than buying it sometimes. I have been on a pumpkin kick, and there is this pumpkin creamer that I've been buying. I'll have to think of the name and then pop it up. It's not dairy free though, so I've just been winging it. I'm like, it's fine. I'm just still gonna drink it because it tastes so good. And I know they're not gonna have pumpkin for forever. It's more like a seasonal thing. So I'm treating myself right now to the non-dairy. But typically I just do like the oat milk and then like caramel or vanilla in my coffee. So yep, that is the highs and lows this week. We have a huge week coming up this week, guys. I do have some exciting news. I am actually starting a new job Monday. So, yeah, it's been a whirlwind of emotions like job hunting and just that whole process. So it was not the funnest. That was a little stressful, but we found something, thankfully. And I'm so excited because everything worked out perfectly how it was supposed to. And this new opportunity, I'm really, really excited for. So it's going to be doing something I really love to do. And I'm excited to meet some new people. So I feel like first day is always a little scary. I need to go and like pick out what I'm going to wear and all that type of thing, but I think it should be good and I'm looking forward to meeting some new friends. I feel like moving somewhere brand new, one like amazing way to meet new people is through work. And what I was doing before this, I wasn't really meeting people. I was kind of just with the same group of people every day. So this is going to really help me get out there and meet some friends. I'm excited. D said, I love it. My creamer right now is pumpkin spice from International Delight. Ooh, I love their stuff. They always have like, I think it's like they have a cinnamon one that I really like. They always have some good flavors. I know my mother-in-law really likes that brand too. So when she comes to visit, I always try to get her. I think it's the caramel one that she really enjoys. So I like that. I'm in the pumpkin spice mood. I feel like I keep seeing all of this Christmas stuff and I'm like, I love Christmas, but I still want to like enjoy Thanksgiving. I really love Thanksgiving because I love Thanksgiving, like being with family and like cooking. So, of course, Christmas is like kind of same where you're like with family and cooking, but something about Thanksgiving, I really love Thanksgiving. So, I'm trying to slow my roll and enjoy Thanksgiving. I feel like everything I've seen recently is already like hopped over to Christmas and I'm like, "No, guys, we can't skip Thanksgiving yet." So, I'm trying to enjoy Thanksgiving. I actually went thrifting the other day, and I'm part of, we're going ahead of the notes. Part of a video that you guys can look forward to seeing soon is going to be some thrift flip videos for gift ideas because I always feel like curating like a very meaningful gift. It doesn't always have to be extremely expensive. So I like to do thrift flip gifts. So I want to kind of share some of the ideas I have. And I recently went thrifting and I found these glass bottles and they are going to be perfect for a thrift flip. But I'm like, I don't want to start that yet. I don't want to start the gift gift idea videos just yet, but I do want to put them out there so that it's early enough to like recreate the idea if anyone wants to recreate that idea. So I'm kind of torn right now if I start posting like gift idea videos yet or if that's too soon. We'll see. I'm still like trying to enjoy the fall aspect of November. So we'll see. I probably will start at least filming and then start putting them out, but still do Thanksgiving content too. So thank you, Shelly. I'm really, really excited. Dee said, yes, the cinnamon is excellent. I agree. I love anything cinnamon. I've been doing at our local coffee shop, whenever we go get coffee, I've been doing a honey latte with cinnamon. So good. So, so good. But since we have such a big week ahead, today is going to consist of lots and lots of prepping. So I have a full list of like Sunday reset things I need to get done on top of just like kind of the odd end things that you don't normally do like all the time. Like I said, I want to dust. I already washed all the sheets last week, so I'm not going to do that this week, but there's just like some random tasks like cleaning out the fridge, mopping, vacuuming, the not so fun stuff that I need to get done today. But I feel like if I get all that done on a Sunday, then I don't have to stress about it during the week. So I like to kind of get that kind of stuff in a direction for the week ahead. So it's one less thing I stress about. And I also feel like when my space is clean, my mind is clean. So I like to do all my cleaning on Sunday. I feel like it's a little therapeutic too, like putting on the music and just like dancing around while cleaning. I don't know. I try to make it as fun as possible because cleaning can take a while sometimes. Thankfully, my husband and I woke up pretty early this morning and we already cleaned the kitchen. But I already know when I start meal prepping, I'm going to destroy the kitchen. When you guys cook, I clean as I cook. So it's not like I'm like making this huge mess. But when you cook, I can't be the only one. I feel like when I cook, I use every dish in my house. Like I'm like, why do I have 10 dishes for one meal? I don't know. I've noticed I do that. I use a lot of dishes when I cook, and I'm gonna challenge myself not to do that today. So we'll see. I've been on a one sheet pan meal kick. So I did like the sausage last week. So maybe I'll do another one sheet pan meal because that was actually really cool because all I did was a cutting board, the knife, got the spices out, and then put the sheet pan out. So maybe I should try that again so that I don't mess up my whole kitchen before it's clean again. My aunt said that's me. I don't know what it is. I will try so hard, and by the end of it, I have like 20 dishes, and I'm just like, this just can't be. This can't be normal. My aunt said one pot meals are good. I agree. I actually, now that it's starting to get a little cooler, I was thinking of popping out the crock pot for some crock pot meals. And of course, like starting a new job, I feel like the best thing ever is like putting the crock pot to cook. And then when you get home, you turn it off and your meal is done. So I need to do some research on Pinterest and see what crock pot meals I can come up with because I love a crock pot meal. I know my husband really wants to make chili one day. I'm not normally like the one that cooks the chili. He is. So I'm gonna see what ingredients we'll need, and then maybe he can make that one day. I also feel like chili is just such a good meal to like reheat. It's just like I don't know. If I have chili for the week, I won't get tired of that meal prep. I'll be excited to eat chili. I have noticed, depending on what meal prep I make, by like day 4 of eating the meal, I'm like, I try to switch it up a bit, but sometimes I end up with an abundance of meals and when I'm eating the same thing for like lunch and dinner, which is okay, but I need to like cut the portion so it's not so much meal prep at once. Thankfully, my husband is not picky at all. He is like the type of person that he could eat like the same meal for like a month, which I'm not like that. So we're opposites on that side of it, but it makes it easy for when I cook. And I like to cook. Dot said, I love crock pot meals. Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to come up with some. I know my sister-in-law, she has sent me like a list of different meals that she does in the crock pot. So I'm gonna have to go through our like text messages and see which ones I can find. I also have on Pinterest, I want to say I have a crock pot like pin where I have a bunch saved too. D said, "Great cooks always have a lot of dishes. I do love that one pot meals too. I just had cataract surgery, so I made a crock pot dinner ahead of time, and leftovers are just as yummy." That's awesome. I know I love whenever you make something and the leftovers almost taste even better. I also feel that whenever I make lasagna, I love any kind of pasta leftover to me tastes better the next day. And I swear with chili, it tastes better the next day. It's like been marinating and it just tastes better. So definitely look out for a lot of crock pot meals to come. I'll definitely share some of them, the ones that I make. I love, love, love them. I'm always on Pinterest looking for new recipes to try. So that is kind of what this Sunday is going to be. Lots of prep for the week ahead. I feel like starting a new job. I almost feel like the first week is you never know what to expect. So I kind of want to have all my protein for the week cooked too. So I laid out chicken, I laid out ground beef. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do orzo pasta with meatballs for the meal prep for like lunches this week, and then for dinner I laid out 2 packs of chicken. So I was like, I'm just gonna have the chicken, the protein cooked so I don't have to worry about it. Because I feel like cooking sides doesn't really take that long, but cooking like protein, whether if you forget to defrost it, which I'm notorious for that, I've definitely come home and been like, no, I forgot to lay it out. And also sometimes stuff takes a while to defrost. I know my chicken, I laid it out before the live, and it probably won't be defrosted till the afternoon. So it just depends. I did lay out the ground beef, but I put it back in my refrigerator and it refroze. I think we have our refrigerator a little too cold though, so I have to check with the settings on that. Um, Another thing I'm gonna meal prep this week is my green juice. I started that back up last week. I was really consistent with my green juice there for a while, and I saw a big change in my skin and just like I just felt really good whenever I was drinking my green juice. And recently, as you guys know, I've been kind of dealing with a little bit of breakouts on my cheeks recently, which could be. I still am not sure if it's to do with something I've been eating or even maybe I did switch my skincare about a month ago, so it could be that. But when I drink my green juice, I almost feel like it helps with my skin as well as when I drink my water. So I've been trying to be better with my water and my green juice to see if that does anything, but it's too early on to tell if it's going to make a difference or not. Hi, sis. Oh, don't worry. She said she slammed with to-goes. We're at 17,000 in to-goes. Wow. Well, I hope that means that's a good payout later on. Wow, that's awesome. Hopefully it's not too stressful though, because I know whenever I used to do to-goes, I would be a little stressed whenever it was super, super busy. Um, but yeah, hopefully you're having a good day and thanks for joining, even though you're busy. If you have to hop off, I totally understand. Um, Another thing I am gonna meal prep, some breakfast ideas I'm meal prepping this week are the protein blueberry muffins and then eggs and sausage. I just like to cook pork sausage and eggs and like mix it all together, and it always comes out really good. And if you wanted to add it on a bagel or a piece of toast, it's really easy to. But like I said, I just like to have stuff ready and then be able to like reheat it really quick throughout the week. Um, my sister said, I really hope so because yesterday was bad for me. I'm sorry. I know I text you that I hope you have a better day. I don't know if you got my text, but I hope it's going better for you today. I'm sure the weekends at your job probably are pretty slammed. But hopefully today is better and because you're doing to go. So we'll see. You'll have to call me later on. I'll be cleaning all day. So if you're bored and want to call me, I feel like that's another thing. Whenever I'm cleaning, if I like call someone, I will get so much done. Who was it? Actually, it was my sister. I almost am always talking to my sister. I swear, I think I call her every day or every other day. We talk almost every day though. But I like to call my sister whenever I'm like doing something and I'll literally just chat her ear off or she'll chat my ear off and I get so much done. I did all my laundry the other day, which somehow it's already back up to where I have to do laundry again. If you guys hear, my laundry room is really close to this room, so I have that going right now. I don't think you can hear it, but yeah. Oh, Dot said, good morning, Corinne. D said, my favorite breakfast is avocado toast. I love avocado toast. I was actually so sad. I really like sourdough bread whenever I have avocado toast, and I couldn't find any at the grocery store. The grocery store I went to, there typically I don't find a lot of things at that grocery store. I just went there for convenience. I got the tortillas I was looking for, but I couldn't find the bread because, like I said, there was a few things my last order and I forgot to grab ginger, so I have to make a third grocery trip today. But yeah, avocado toast is definitely one of my favorites. I know my sister right now, she's has a new meal plan, and avocado toast is one of her breakfasts that she does. So she's been loving that. Have you ever tried, D, have you ever tried honey on your avocado toast? Before I heard about it, I was like, I don't know if honey would be good on avocado toast, but if you haven't, it takes it to like another level. It is delicious. My bestie, yeah, you are my bestie, Corinne, I love you. Um, she said, "Oops, I meant 1.7, not 17." I really, when I read 17,000, I was like, that is like a record right there. 1.7, that's even crazy too, though. Um, People are hungry today. I feel like you were telling me on Sundays because of football was slowing down, but everyone woke up wanting some wanting some breakfast today, I'm sure. I actually had a everything bagel for breakfast today with, just cream cheese, nothing crazy, but I'm thinking when I make the protein muffins, it ends up making, like, 6 or 8 muffins, so I might make that earlier so then I can have some muffins today, and then have the rest for work 'cause they're just so easy to grab and go, and they taste so good. I just buy the, what is it called? The Kodak, yeah, it's the Kodak brand. It's like just already you just put it in there. I think you throw like an egg and milk and then bake them. They're so easy and so good. Alice, hi Alice. She says, I love avocado on everything tacos, burgers, avocado sandwiches. Yeah, me too. I actually have the giant like seasoning bottle of everything, the everything seasoning, and I put it on everything, like seriously everything. The name is very fitting because it tastes good on everything. Uh, D said, I will try the honey on avocado toast. My youngest daughter introduced me to the avocado toast. Nice. I think you'll really like it. At first, I was like, I couldn't envision it. And then I finally tried it and I was like, why haven't I done this sooner? It's very good. I actually saw in my sister's recent video, if you don't follow her SKW Lifts, you should. She toasted her toast and then she put the honey and then the avocado, which I thought was really interesting, and I wanna try it that way. Usually, I put the avocado and then the honey on top, but I like how she did the honey on the bottom. I wanna try it one day, so we'll see. I need to get my hands on some sourdough. Really, I need to go, to the farmer's market. That's where the best sourdough bread is. They actually were selling sourdough, like the starter, but I haven't jumped into my bread making my bread making era just yet. Actually, I know my Aunt Monica, she has a bread maker and she used to make the most delicious bread. And I always was like, I need a bread maker, but we'll see. I actually recently was gifted a food scale. So now that I have a food scale, I know a few of the recipes I've been seeing, you have to like scale out the bread. And I was always nervous to like eyeball it because I can eyeball most things, when it comes to cooking, but when it comes to baking, I get a little bit more nervous with because like I say this in every video, baking is a science, and what I don't wanna do is have to start over with baking because usually that process is an expensive one because you have to start all over if you mess up with baking. But with cooking, that's why I love cooking so much because cooking, you can just fix it as you go if you need to, but I feel like I'm not picky when I cook. I just throw all the kinds of seasonings in there and hope for the best, which usually turns out pretty good. Um, D said, I agree, Alice. I love it on salads too. Alice said, I don't use mayo anymore, just blend avocado. That's a great idea. I feel like avocado is even good in replacement of if there's sometimes I try not to do, I try to limit my dairy. So if I don't want a lot of dairy, I'll do avocado, like smash it in like my taco bowl, and it ends up being just as good to me. But of course, I do love cheese. At the end of the day, it will be hard for me to like completely give up cheese one day, but Maybe that's what's causing my breakouts right here. That would be tragic if I have to give up cheese, though. I feel like I've tried the vegan cheeses and, like, the non-dairy cheeses, and I would just rather not eat cheese really because I just don't think those taste very good, or maybe I just haven't found, a brand that I really like. Avocado is on my heart diet. Aw, I feel like avocados, they're really, really good for you. Um, I've been up in my veggies and, like, fruit game lately, and I actually just recently ordered a new greens, so I'll let you guys know how it is whenever I try it. I think it's coming today, it's supposed to be delivered. My grandma told me about it, so we'll see how it is. If it's really good, I will share it for you guys if you wanna try. And then I only have one more meal prep that I'm doing for this week, which this is probably gonna be more like a dinner. I'm gonna make shrimp tacos, and enchiladas. So, or I guess that's 2. I'm gonna make those 2 things for dinner. I usually like to plan like 2 or 3 meals, because whenever I cook, it usually lasts us, quite a while because there's only 2 of us. So whenever I cook it, it's kinda like it lasts for like 2 meals, which is nice. 2 to 3 meals really. So that is the meal prep for the week. I'm really excited. I always love meal prepping on Sundays and just having all my food ready. It's always nice. Good morning, Greg. How are you? Um, we were just talking about some food, some meal prep this week. My water tastes so good today. I got this cup and I have been drinking so much water, guys. And if you know, my last week slash last month's goal was to drink a gallon of water a day, and I've been doing it. I've been really trying to stay consistent. I don't know what it is. I feel like if I have a straw in my cup, I do a lot better compared to like just drinking without a straw. And having this cup, it has a handle, so I walk around with the handle. Um, it looks ridiculous, but I love it. I love having my water with me. I'm definitely that person that if I'm out and about, I have my water, and I always keep my water in my car too. D said, "It's just me and my husband too." Yeah, that's nice. I feel like whenever cooking, I like it because then I'll cook dinner and then it's always like you have your lunch for the next day in a way, depending on how much you cook. We almost always will have like lunch from dinner, which is always nice. So it kind of cuts the cooking in half. My sister said, "Any exciting plans today? I'm going to my concert." Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to go to your concert. Be safe and definitely take lots of videos. You'll have to tell me all about it tomorrow. I'm so excited for you. I know my sister has been so excited about this concert for, I feel like weeks because during the hurricane, I believe it got rescheduled. I think this is a concert where it got rescheduled. Exciting plans for today. I am just meal prepping, Sunday reset. Um, Kind of just prepping for the week ahead, prepping for the new job. So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. I'm trying to think if today we might go to the dog park. I don't like to say that too loud because Rex has like supersonic hearing and he'll come running in here. So we probably will take Rex to the dog park. I think that's gonna be like the fun, exciting thing we do today for months. Wow, it was supposed to be August. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's been a while that you've been waiting. Um, I'm excited for you to go, and it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited that you've been going to a lot more concerts. I was telling my sister when I was her age, I was like concerts were like my big thing that I was super into, so it's really cool to see her going to the concerts and making memories too. Greg said, "I was just checking on my canaries, making sure they have water. I have 40 or so birds." Oh my goodness. That is a lot of birds. That's awesome though. Um, how is the weather where you are? Are they liking the weather? My aunt said, "Congrats on the new job." Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'll definitely write in the family group chat how it goes tomorrow. And definitely wish me luck. I always get like nervous for my first day. I know I shouldn't be nervous because everyone's so sweet. Like I met some of the people that work there already, but I still get nervous for the first day meeting so many new people. But I know it's gonna be good and it'll be fun. I'm definitely excited to start working again and just have a routine. I'm definitely a very routine person. So whenever you're working, I feel like it helps you have a really good routine. So I'm looking forward to it. I do want to dive in to some of the monthly goals and healthy habits that I'm going to be carrying into this month. And I do want to share my quote of the month because every single month I pick a quote to kind of look at on my refrigerator every day because I go to my refrigerator to make my coffee every day. So it's like right there whenever I wake up. So it's kind of a nice reminder. So this month's monthly quote is take the risk. Don't let the unknown stop you from progressing. So I'm definitely excited and I feel like this is definitely going to be resonating with me this month because I'm taking a risk and starting a new job, a new career. So I'm very excited. So I'll keep you guys posted. I think tomorrow is going to go awesome, and I feel like the first week jitters are are normal. So, but I'm really excited. Where did the last comment go? Hello, Greg. Aw. Happy for you on the new job, Marissa. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Dee. I'm really, really excited. My sister said, oh my gosh, your first day tomorrow. How exciting. I know. I'm like, I can't believe it's here already. It's like time flies. Good morning, Mike Birch. How are ya? Greg said, it was in the 70s yesterday. I keep them in the garage so the door gets opened for them. Oh, nice. 70s is nice. That's like my favorite. That's like my perfect weather is like in the 70s. Um, hello, hello, everyone. Nice. Yeah, so this month we have quite a lot of healthy habits and goals. I'm not overwhelming myself again how I was a few months back. I'm still kind of going with the same kind of vibe of last month of like continuing the goals that I set and bringing them into the new month. And then there's just a few things that I've added. So, the main thing that I really want to work on this month is kind of getting back to having a nighttime routine. I'm definitely a morning person. So, for me, having a morning routine kind of comes natural. I feel like I love a morning routine, but when it comes to my nighttime routine, I've just lost my way with my nighttime routines. So, I kind of want to get back to having a nighttime routine, which is like, um, where did it go? Kind of like having the routine where I come home, cook, shower, have like quality time with my like husband and my dog, skincare, and then of course my 5 minute tidy, which you guys have seen my 5 minute tidy in my videos. That has like changed my life, I swear. So I feel like starting the new job, I think I'll switch from my 5 minute tidies being in the morning to switch that to the afternoons just because I feel like in the mornings it just might be a little bit more hectic, like getting ready for work and like that kind of thing. And of course, I can still do my 5 minute tidies, but I'm gonna try to work out before work. I just feel like when I work out before the day, I just am set up for a really good mood and just have like a burst of energy. Where if I work out in the afternoons, I've noticed I don't sleep because I feel like I have like all this energy from working out, like the adrenaline of it. So then I just think morning workouts work better for me personally. So we'll see. Of course, I need to get in there, see how the first week is, and kind of I'm gonna like see how this week goes, and then the following week kind of drill in like the habits and like kind of routine I want to have. So I could be saying this now, and then next week it completely changed. I'll keep you guys posted, but I definitely do prefer morning workouts. There was a time where I was doing like afternoon workouts, but I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So definitely drilling in on the nighttime routine. And then I do want to continue reading or listening to a book for 15 minutes a day. This one I have been slacking on. This is probably the main habit and slash goal that I've had that I haven't done very well with, which is okay. That's why we're continuing it. And I'm still trying to find a groove of like how to make it an actual habit that I do. Um, I'm thinking setting the intentional time, maybe the time that I was doing it's just not working for me. So I'm thinking maybe on my commute would be a good time to listen to an Audible or something like that. I know quite a few people who do Audible and they absolutely love it. I just don't know if like sitting down and reading a book is is me. So maybe listening to it would be a better option. I love podcasts, so I think listening to it, I think that'll just line up better with me. So we're gonna try that, and I'll see how it goes. Continuing my drinking a gallon a day. I feel like when I drink a gallon a day, I feel like a rock star. I feel great. Like if I have my gallon, I just feel great. So definitely want to be consistent. I always suggest if you are not doing good with your water, pick a water bottle, and that's like your specific, like, I call this my emotional support water bottle because it comes with me everywhere I go. So and it really helps if it's with me. I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at it. I also always keep a water in my car. What, like, if I'm going somewhere, I try to fill up a water and take it with me. Usually I this is a new cup that I got for my birthday. Shout out to my hubs who got this for me. But this cup has seriously, it's been since I got it, I've taken it everywhere with me. So I usually pick a water bottle, and that's like my water bottle I stick with. And then I also have a water bottle next to my bed, so I always have a water bottle on me. Next is working out 4 times a week. This one is I need to make this one the main priority. I've been doing good the last 2 weeks with this. I'm proud of myself for actually keeping up with it. Like I said there, I went through like a rut where I wasn't working out for it had been months. I had done my running journey and I had hurt myself, and after that I kind of just I think it like I plateaued. It just was not good. And so we're on the up of it, and I'm not hurt by any means anymore. It was just like an ankle injury that kind of put me out. And I feel like once you're on a consistent like workout schedule, getting on one is very hard, and that's something I've always struggled with. I've always like I can do it and then I hop off of it. So I'm just trying to get back to like being consistent, and whenever I do work out, there's a world of difference in like my mind, my body, how I feel. So it's like medicine to me. Like I have to work out. So 4 times a week, I can do that for myself. That's like a non-negotiable that I'm healthy habit that I'm bringing into this month and just picking back up and trying to continue. So my little sister always helps me. She always holds me accountable. So thank you, Corinne. Seriously, I'm like I need someone to help hold me accountable. So it feels good. My husband's also doing this with me because he also is trying to be consistent, and he says the exact same thing. When he works out, it's medicine. You feel so much better. And I'm lucky to even be able to work out. So I try to look at it like that. Like this is like a mindset of like I'm thankful I'm able to work out, not like, oh, I have to work out. It's like switching that in your brain. It does make a big difference. Hi, mom. No worries if you're late. Welcome, welcome. Dee said, water is my everyday drink. I never drink anything else during the day or going out to eat with my husband or friends. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like water is like a staple in my house. I just feel like we don't really keep like soda in the house or anything like that. I will say, sweet tea. I never keep sweet tea in my house because I'm the only one that drinks it. So it's kind of good because if Josh, my husband, liked it, I probably would keep it in my house, but he doesn't even like tea. So I don't usually keep sweet tea, but sweet tea is my weakness. I won't even lie. I do love sweet tea, but water is number one for sure. H2O is the best. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Arnold Palmer's. That is another thing. I do love like lemonade. I really, really, really hope my lemon tree grows because like making fresh lemonade would be so cool. Fingers crossed. Arnold Palmer's are probably yeah, those are my favorite. I always get an Arnold Palmer if I go out. That or water. I love water. Yeah, me too. It was funny because growing up, if we went out to eat, um, we were like definitely like a water family. Like we always drank water growing up. We weren't like really allowed to have soda or like stuff like that. It was more like a special occasion type of thing. And whenever we would go out to dinner, like for a special occasion, we would all still order water. And I remember like my parents always saying, like getting like compliments on it from like people. They were like, I noticed your kids always pick water. And it was like, I feel like it's because our parents like almost taught us like how good water is. So we always preferred water. Um, D said it definitely is. I can't drink anything like soda or anything with caffeine. Yeah, I feel like one thing I did. What is the brand? It's called oh my goodness, Spindrift. I'm gonna write it in the chat. Spindrift. I think, yeah, I believe it's Spindrift. Spindrift is so delicious. It's like a sparkling water, and it's naturally flavored with like real fruit juice. So it's like from, I'd say, like strawberries or lemons. Like it's really from that, and it tastes so good. So if I ever want to kind of splurge or like need something different from water, I always do Spindrift. And sometimes you can find them on sale at the grocery stores. Rhonda said kombucha is a good alternative to soda. I'll have to. I don't know if I've definitely tried kombucha, but I'll have to look into like some different brands because I feel like um I had one at work before and it was I don't know if I liked it. So maybe I'll have to try some different brands and flavors to see if I'll like it. But I have heard good things about kombucha. One of my best friends loves kombucha. So my mom said I drink bubbly sometimes. Nice. I do like bubbly too. Um, yeah, there's actually quite a few. I never was a big sparkling water fan. Like even to this day, if I go to a restaurant, there's been a handful of times where I've been to a restaurant where they're like sparkling or flat, and I was always like, "What does that mean?" But I figured out it's like sparkling is like the sparkling water. But the Spindrift is kind of like sparkling water, and that's probably the only sparkling water that I like. But I do like the bubbly too. I've tried the Lacroix. I wasn't a huge fan of that one, but I think I just prefer like normal H2O, I guess flat is what they call it, water. But the Spindrift I do like. I feel like the Spindrift, they have a strawberry lemonade and it does taste really good. D said I don't like sparkling water. Yeah, honestly, up until recently, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Actually, at my old job, they had a lime seltzer. It was like lime sparkling water on tap, and I think that's what made me start liking it because sometimes I would just, like, try it, and then I almost, like, made myself like it. My mom said, "I had an Olipop for the first time, it was good too." I love Olipop and, Poppy. Those are really good. They are pricey, so I don't normally buy them, but, um, those are really good alternatives too. If you're looking for, like if you like soda but want something that's healthier than a soda, I would say Olipop and Poppy are really good brands, and I believe I know Poppy is like a probiotic drink too. I w I can't remember if the Olipop is, but I know the Poppy definitely is, and I really like those. I used to buy those a ton in Austin because they always had a sale. It was like I think it was like 2 no, it was like 3 for 5. It was like something crazy like that. So I would always do it because I think they're like almost $3 for one. So to me, buying 3 for 5 was a great deal. But let's see, where was I at with the goals? See, I have to write everything down, guys, or else I would not remember. Like I feel like it just keeps me organized whenever I have this. Oh, so I only have 2 more healthy habits slash goals for this month. Like I said, I'm not trying to overwhelm myself too much with like loading my plate up crazy amount. I'm trying to be realistic when it comes to these things because I really want to hit these goals and implement these habits in my life. So organizing my clothes for the week. This is so important because when it comes to going to the gym, I feel like half the battle is picking an outfit for me personally. So if I have it picked out for the day, the night before, I just grab it and go. And then I like to pick out my clothes for the week for work. I just feel like if I have options, I may not like pick that specific outfit for that day, but I pick out 6 outfits and then I have options and then I don't have to think about it. It saves me a lot of time. I'm telling you, picking out an outfit for me takes forever. Um, so it just kind of helps me stay organized. And then my last goal slash healthy habit that I really, really is like this is like really top number one for me is following my budget. I have a spreadsheet budget that I follow, and it just helps me kind of stay on track, stay focused, and really know where my money is going. I feel like there was a time where I didn't budget, and when I look back, I'm like, I don't know where, like, I don't know. Like, it just like having it written out is very important to me. So I have my budget, and I like to set everything auto pay, take out the savings, do that kind of thing. And I'm also going to be reflecting bi-weekly on just kind of like where my money is being allocated to, that kind of thing, where my savings is at. I have some big savings goals for 2024, and I just starting now is very important to me because I don't know, I don't want to wait till New Year's to get all these goals and all these habits in order. I want to do it for myself now. So starting I was really starting in October, but going into November, I still want to drill that in and really focus on these habits and goals for myself. So I would be happy to share my budget outline if anyone's interested in that. It's nothing like super crazy. It's just literally a spreadsheet that I made, and it just helps me kind of follow a budget, and it's made a huge difference in my life and like my stress. So if you don't have a budget, I highly recommend one. I love having a budget and just being very organized in that way. So that is the goals for the month of November. I really have a great feeling about November. It's already been such a great month. And like I said, I'm a little biased because November is my birthday month, but I love November so much. Do do do. We got a few comments in here. Um, my mom said they are expensive. They are. I'm telling you, when you can catch a deal on them, it's the best. And I know Costco just started selling Poppy, so Costco always has pretty relatively reasonable deals on certain things. Dee said, "I live in Oklahoma. I haven't seen Olipop here." I I'm trying to think of where. I know I've seen them at Target, and maybe depending on the grocery store, they may have them in like sometimes they have them in the refrigerated aisle, actually. That is new to me living here in South Carolina. In the refrigerated aisle, I've seen the poppies, and usually in Texas, they were in like the cases. But here they are in the refrigerated aisle, so maybe it's a little bit different. Um, Greg said, "When I bartended, I would mix soda water and pineapple juice." Ooh, yummy. That sounds good. Mom said, "That sounds good." That does sound good. I love, I just love like making fun like mocktail, but it's like just like fun drinks. I love a good beverage. My sister said, "I like frozen drinks." Me too. We actually, we went to dinner for my birthday. I forgot to tell you guys. I did end up getting woo, the anolti. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me find it. I did get the pasta that you guys suggested. Yeah, the agnolotti. The lady said the G is silent. I know I'm butchering that. But it was with cider and milk braised veal ricotta, crispy tobacco onions, and braised sujo. It was really good. We ended up going to Wild Olive for my birthday. It was an Italian restaurant, and oh my gosh, it was some of the best food I've ever had ever. I'm a big Italian food lover, so it was amazing. My husband got the Sunday gravy lasagna. I had to pull this up because this is so interesting. All the stuff is in it. It has venison, elk, ribeye, mushroom, tomato, and fontina. His meal, I loved my meal, but I think I liked his meal better. Which somehow that always is the case. I always end up liking his food a little better than my food, but he's really nice and we always share. I know it's funny because my little sister Corinne, she does not like to share her food, and when I go to dinner, I always like to share with someone because I like to split it because then you can try more than one thing. I feel like sharing food is like you get to like try something different, you know? You get to try a little bit of yours, a little bit of someone else's. I think like sharing is the way to go for food, personally. Rhonda said, "Yum." It was really delicious. And then we also got the charred octopus. That was the best charred octopus I've ever had. We usually will order that if we see it, just because I feel like it's a very unique thing to order in my opinion. I would have never thought, I would like it, but I really liked it. I do like calamari, so I feel like any seafood I usually love, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I like it because any seafood I usually like. And then for dessert, I did get a tiramisu. By dessert, I was so full, but I did finish everything. So my my sister said, "Listen, I love my food. I know you love your food. No sharing." No, I respect it. I feel like, yeah, you like what you like, and I like that. I I just am like I'm very indecisive. So when it comes to ordering food, sharing is like my if I'm with my husband Josh, he always shares with me. So if I'm with him, it's perfect because then usually we kind of like the same kind of food. So we'll do like he'll get something and I'll get something and we'll pick something that we both really like or really want to try. And then we split it. Or what we've been doing is we'll usually do like if we go out, we'll get like an appetizer and then get like one entree and then split it that way. So that we can try like I just feel like you can try more when you do it that way. So then you're not feeling like overly indulged in I don't know. I feel like I love doing that. That's like something we try to do usually. But yeah, it was an awesome dinner experience, and everyone there was so sweet. They brought out the tiramisu with a candle, and I got to blow it out. It was really cool. The, our waitress goes, "I'm not gonna hurt your ears with my singing," and I thought that was so funny. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I bet your singing is better than my singing." But Josh did end up singing to me, and it was funny because we went, like, right when they opened, and then by time like, we got seated, and then the restaurant was still, like, completely open, and I think we were there a while, actually. By time we got the dessert, it was like the whole restaurant was full, and this restaurant, I have heard so many people suggest this restaurant, it's been on our list, we have, like, a running list of, like, places we really wanna try in South Carolina, anytime we move, we usually try to make a list of like just like really cool places. So then when people come to visit, or if like, let's say we've moved quite a bit, so then we have a list of like if anyone goes somewhere and they're like, oh, you live there, like what's your favorite? So we have a list that we can like share with people. Um, but it was so funny because like whenever the candle came out, like everyone was staring at me and I like felt my face get red. I was like, oh my gosh. Josh was like, you have an audience. And so it was pretty cool. But it's called Wild Olive, and it was definitely a 10 out of 10 experience. Everyone was so sweet. The food quality was just out of this world. It's all handmade pasta every day, and it was just like a really cool, unique experience. It's definitely a special occasion type of place. But I'm really, really happy that we were able to experience it. And I feel like I already want to go back for next year for my birthday. I'm like, I've decided I want to go back there next year. So we'll see. Ronimus said, I love tiramisu. Me too. I feel like it was pretty good. I also by that point, I was so full from all the food we got, because I ended up not even taking a box home. I finished my plate, and so I ate all the pasta, I ate all the octopus, and then I did have a glass of wine. I did end up getting my red glass of wine, so it was really good. So I was like, "What can I order off the desserts that's like more light, more fluffy, not so filling?" I was wrong. Tiramisu, I was still very full after, but they did have some gelatos. I could have done gelato, but the tiramisu looked really good, so I got the tiramisu. D said, "Italian and seafood are very delicious. Some of my favorites." I agree, me too. I feel like seafood will always be number one, but even like when I was younger, I remember always like wanting Italian food. Um, and even like I've been craving some stuffed shells. I'm trying to think if I've ever made stuffed shells. I know my mom has made stuffed shells and we've had stuffed shells like out. But I'm honestly thinking of recreating, like trying a recipe and making stuffed shells myself because I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I have by myself at least. Greg said, my stepdad is Sicilian. He cooks the best Italian. Sunday is always pasta and sauce. Oh my, that would be a dream. That's amazing. Ah, that's awesome. I'm not. Sicilian, but I might need to make that a Sunday a Sunday ritual at my house because pasta and sauce every Sunday sounds like an amazing Sunday. My mom said, "Mrs. Roshoni makes the best Italian." Yeah, she does. My little cousins, they're half Italian and oh my gosh, their grandma makes the best food. I remember every birthday we'd go up there and she would make something. She would make a whole spread, and I would be so excited. Like the meatballs were so good, lasagna, all of it was so good. Um, Now I'm really hungry. I'm like talking about all this food. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but guys, oh my goodness, we're already at an hour. I could be chatting with you guys all day. But I should probably go ahead and end this live here because man, do I have a long running list of things to get done today. But I'm really excited and thank you guys so much again for all the birthday love and for just everything, watching me and hanging out with me on Sundays. It's been so awesome. I do have some exciting news with my watch hours. We are halfway there officially, and it feels really exciting. So definitely don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me out so much. But this week will probably be quite a busy one, so maybe my uploading might be a little wonky for this week. I apologize for that. Just starting the new job, I kind of want to hit the ground running and really put all my focus in that for this week. But I will get back to my consistency. I actually have a video to edit, so maybe this week won't even be wonky. But just so you guys know, this week I might be a little bit more MIA on the socials. But I hope all of you have a beautiful week, a great day, and I will see you next week for Sunday's Live. Bye, guys.